One. Bruce, we talked about Lansdale Catholic's road to get here. All the upsets en route. DeLone Catholic, Villa Maria, and here they are. Archbishop Wood, they were more favorites going into this tournament. Took down Bishop McDevitt, the 5 seed out of District 3 in the first round, 68-24. The hits kept on rolling. 44-21, they took down Scranton Prep. That game was played at Easton Area High School. And then Archbishop Wood, Gwynedd Mercy. That was the quarterfinal game that a lot of people, and I know that particular coaching staff and group of players were really looking forward to, ended up being a rout, 50-27, and that really surprised a lot of people and made people think, okay, this is the prohibited favorite to repeat in the state tournament. Then they took down Jim Thorpe 57-44. Only to travel out to Hershey to play a team right in their backyard. Fellow Montgomery Beg your pardon. I guess what is it?
Villanova plays Michigan in girls play at 6 o'clock. This remind you the female side of the Villanova.
Hey, it's Lansdale Catholic. They've been here before. You know, taking down the likes, as you mentioned, of the Lone Catholic, taking down the likes of Villa Maria. So they know what it's like. They know how to do it. So this is nothing new. Let's see if they can pull it off.
It'll be Lansdale Catholic to start with the basketball, dressed in white. Archbishop Wood is in black. Casey, now Edwards with a touch. Littlejohn right back into the game with those 3 personal fouls. Her impact goes well beyond the 4 points she scored, Bruce, but she's run the offense, and the offense has looked cleaner when she's been in there.
Yeah, and Lansdale here running with some good spacing out there and some screens. Nice ball fake. Oh, and beautiful comeback block, though.
Yeah, Evans was the one that bit on the head fake. Didn't matter. Got back into the play, runs the floor, count it.
Wow, just a microcosm of her basketball acumen there.
And it's been a long road back, but Archbishop Wood does lead again. Littlejohn all the way to the 10. That's way too strong off the glass.
Stop that going, Littlejohn.
And all because of that presence of Deja Evans in the middle.
Bowen thought about the 3.
Allen
That's
all they gotta
in
do.
and out, but guess who? Deja Evans forces it up and in.
Wood has
The
to
matchup
stop.
I talked about
man.
that I thought Lansdale Catholic was going to have the most trouble with was Deja Evans.
Remember that email, guys, Littlejohn.
Well, very
man.
prescient because she's
great player.
controlled the offensive and the
freshman.
defensive glass.
They said on one. Lansdale, my bad.
Good move. Now Littlejohn. On the dribble drive. Beats the first defender. Came up and down with the basketball. That's a travel.
Well, I tell you, they isolated on that one side, and immediately when she went to the basket, she got help. And, boy, I tell you, she was surprised, I think, and that was what caused the travel by the double team.
Well, you're absolutely right. Casey had the initial defender beat, but backside help came from Deja Evans. Bowen for 3. Little too strong. Nice offensive rebound, and Allen gets to reset the possession.
Taking a little bit of time now. A 3-point lead for Archbishop Wood.
Is she going to go Finnegan or Evans? It is Finnegan now to Evans in the post.
That offense is way out high for Archbishop Wood.
Morgan to the hoop. Contact, and it's a foul. It'll go against Lansdale Catholic. Bringing those hands down, Bruce, that's the reason for the call. The official well situated to make the call.
Yeah, it was the correct call, but I was very interested that Archbishop Wood basically just had everybody around the perimeter move the ball around and then driving to the basket with the open lane and drawing the foul.
And this certainly will be an important facet of the rest of the game. Shannon Morgan hits the first.
Well, Shannon Morgan really gets on track here. That really helps out Archbishop Wood.
Only the 9th and 10th free throws on the year for Shannon Morgan. Knocks both of them down.
But
And Wood, a real opportunity here, Bruce, to start to take control.
absolutely there. Lansdale, a quick shot.
Morgan short on it. And Lansdale Catholic dribbles themselves into trouble, and they got bailed out. That's a tough call. Mike McDonald can't believe it. Eric Gidney, he loves it. Tell ya, Eric Gidney, he has two purposes here today. He's certainly coaching his team, but he is part-time cheerleader, getting the entire student section, almost the entire student body of Lansdale Catholic, packing the house here today.
Well, just a terrific showing by that student body, and that's a terrific shot.
Yep, and again, it's Gabby Casey. Right when they need it, she now has 9. And a foul called on the inside on the entry pass. Ryan Allen had good post position.
Yeah, and some good offensive flow there by Lansdale Catholic. They were a little out of kilter. I think they settled for some low percentage shots coming out of the half. But a good look there by Casey.
Allen, that's a deep 3. It's good.
Oh, that was NBA or WNBA rain.
A big 3 there, and again, when she has that little bit of extra space, she has been dynamite from 3.
Oh, that was a beautiful feed there by Littlejohn.
McHugh got the basket. Back and forth we go. And Allen just short on it.
That one.
I think we almost was surprised at how open she was. Nice job by Littlejohn to get rid of the basketball. And now the dribble drive. Stepping back. Good footwork. And a foul is going to be called on the floor. That goes against Delaney Finnegan, the junior forward.
Yeah, but another, good effort here by Lansdale Catholic in getting a higher percentage shot. Granted, she, drew a second defender in there, but the intent was to obviously draw the foul, which she did.
Ooh, what a catch that was. Nearly gave it away. Excellent job by Bacella. And now a foul is called against Ryan Allen. That's her first.
That would have been a tough one to call against Lansdale Catholic in front of Coach Kidney.
Yeah, the argument there was a hook, but
yeah.
I do think there was contact before.
Spreading the floor out a little bit, trying to get some space for
Sanaya Littlejohn. The offense has been so good when she's been able to get penetration. And again, why not? Be patient here.
Important every possession's important.
That's right.
Looking for a slip to the hole. Instead of 3 is blocked by Ryan Allen. What great reach. And they gave that one away. A soft pass popped away and into the scorer's table. But it does at least stop the live ball transition opportunity.
Yeah, trading turnovers here. I mean, neither coach likes to see that, but still in all, it's just a great start to the half by Archbishop Wood. Taking some good shots. Deja Evans, really a presence inside. Now a 4-point advantage here, 3:18 to go here in the third quarter. I think that mentally, that's just what Archbishop Wood, needed to do to kind of get over the hump. And let's see how they play with the lead a little bit.
This is the NFHS Network, official streaming partner of the PIAA. Bob Long, Bruce Badgley here for the 4A girls title game from the Giant Center. Game 3 of 12. All broadcast to you live on the NFHS Network all weekend long. Thrilled to be here with you, Bruce, for all 6 girls games and a good portion of the guys games as well. Up next for us after this one is Newman Goretti against Quaker Valley in the 4A boys title game. That should be an excellent basketball tilt.
Yeah, leading the way for Archbishop Wood so far with 13 points is Ryan Allen. Leading the way for Lansdale Catholic with 7 points is Gabby Casey, their leading scorer. So, obviously the two big players for each squad having, good games. But I expect Archbishop Wood here now to really clamp down on the defensive effort.
Yeah, you're right. Just 7 for Casey, and I looked over there as soon as she hit the last 2, thinking it would go from 7 to 9. Good on the scorekeeper. Got that up very, very quickly. So Casey leads all scorers for Lansdale Catholic with 7. That one's so close to dropping.
Yeah, great look, though, off of the
and I'll
timeout.
also keep it when they cut the net.
Ava Reniger all the way to the 10. That one's blocked.
Oh, a
little extra, Bruce.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he did call a T, didn't he, or no?
I think it's just hey, last time, that's enough. It was Sam McHugh, and the referee did go over to her and say, yeah, you can't do that anymore.
Wow. It's been a while since I saw a girl do that.
2:54 to go, third quarter.
Fast-paced game now.
And that one thrown into the bench. Oh, it almost banked in.
Mike, come on, Mike.
Oh, no. Did they just give a technical foul for
No
that?
way.
Oh, my
No
gosh.
way.
I can't believe it. Did they?
That's interesting.
He was just having some fun.
Wow.
The pass went right to head coach Mike McDonald.
There's still look at the left side of your screen. There's a conversation occurring there. And I don't know that we have a resolution yet. I saw the technical foul called. It looks like there's countering viewpoints there, and each is trying to get their side across.
Still not sure what's going on there. Obviously, Coach McDonald was just trying to make a little fun. It looks like they've rescinded the technical call.
I think that's the right call. I really do.
It really is. I mean, Mike was just having a little fun.
Yeah, it almost went in, by the way. Tough to bank one from that angle, but he was trying to show us how it was done.
Exactly.
I think that's the right thing. Listen, this is a state championship basketball game. There was no malice. He wasn't even that upset about the turnover, I agree. Just trying to have fun. I am glad that cooler heads prevailed and the officials made that call go away.
So good spacing here this go-round.
Foot on the line. Little short. Reniger couldn't keep it in bounds.
Well, you hate to see that, but hey, new life here for Lansdale.
Remember, it could be some.
So let's see what Coach Kidney draws up for the out of bounds.
Casey on the catch. Tough shot.
It was a tough shot. I mean, she was open, but she wasn't really set.
I can't believe that he did that. Lucky. I mean, it's funny.
And now back into the
He's
zone
lucky.
defense, doubling up
If I
top
were-
is
if I was
Lansdale
just-
Catholic.
I was just let him
Really
go. I wouldn't
extending
even done
that
anything
defense
about
out.
it.
Evans with the catch inside to the basket. Yes.
Well, that was the proper
You know what
play.
you guys would have done?
Extend that
You guys
defense.
would have,
They
either
spaced
given
everybody out.
Like,
Left
leave
Deja
it go.
Evans an easy entry pass and a very easy bucket.
Well, and why was that there, right? Ryan Allen comes across the lane and goes to the corner, takes the second defender out with her. How's that for three? Olivia Bacella.
Wow, you take that.
Not a high percentage look, but it finds the bottom, and it's a one-possession game. Late stages of the third quarter.
Tony, Mike, man, he's funny. He's a character.
See
He's
how
funny.
they're going to try
He
and
knows what he
get
has to
Ryan
do to
Allen
try to
open
have
here.
fun.
Evans.
Try
Double
and-
comes on her. Skip pass for Allen for three. Bang! And that is picture-perfect offense from the
Bang!
Vikings.
Yeah, they're just spreading everybody out and now expecting to take
Bum boom.
Lansdale Catholic one-on-one.
Can't
And
wait
in
to
each particular
watch
case there, it
the
opened
other
up.
game. We'll try to watch the Philadelphia game and
Skip pass. Now Little
the
John
Cincinnati
with
game
it.
at the same time.
Open three. Little short. Didn't
Yep.
quite get the feet set there, Bruce.
Yeah. Oh, and it's the travel there.
Little token backcourt pressure by Aaron Clark, just enough to cause Ryan Allen to shuffle the pivot foot.
Yeah, but in the case of Lansdale Catholic, this is the first kind of, sense of jitters that we have. They seem like they're trying to hurry their shot. They've got an open one, and boy, I better get up with it there. Not that they're set.
Well, you're right. Even the one that went in.
Down to 25 seconds.
Little John all the way to the 10. Too strong. And I think that one's last touched by Evans.
It
Yes.
was. But Lansdale really fighting hard inside there for those rebounds. I think an important possession to try and cut the lead down here before the end of the quarter.
They go right inside.
And blocked partially, I think.
It sure was. Delaney Finnegan, and now Archbishop Wood has an opportunity. So now in the second and now the third quarter, Lansdale Catholic took a shot early, gives Archbishop Wood a second possession. The first ended with a Ryan Allen three. That one was halfway down from Evans, but they lived to see another day. We go to the fourth quarter with Archbishop Wood leading 35-29, flipping the script from quarter two to quarter three. This is the NFHS Network with Bob Long and Bruce Badgley. David and Alicia Emenheiser with Starbright Media bringing you the production here today. 8 minutes to decide a champion.
Hometown Ticketing makes it fast and easy to buy tickets on your school's website or in the new Hometown Fan app. It's simple. Just search for your school, buy your tickets, and they'll be right there in your account, ready to be scanned when you get to your event. Download the Hometown Fan app today.
Because. 2 syllables, 7 letters, so much meaning. Because is an explanation, an answer to the question why. It connects where we've been to where we're going. And at Highmark, the road ahead is altogether new. We are reinventing healthcare because it can be simpler, smoother, because it can do more. Get ready for healthcare that goes beyond care. Because life. Highmark, Blue Shield.
The Philadelphia Catholic League well represented here in Hershey here this evening. Lansdale Catholic at 19-7. They went through the gauntlet of what the Catholic League has to offer. They hung in there. They took a circuitous route through the state playoff bracket, taking down big-time giants on the way here. Archbishop Wood, they got the number 1 seed here from the Catholic League in District 12 overall. Not to say an easy route by any stretch. Gwynedd Mercy was still in the way. Jim Thorpe, a solid team. But a road that you would more expect a championship team to take. Both teams have earned the opportunity to be here today. And as we head to the fourth quarter, Archbishop Wood nursing a 6-point lead. Can they see this one to its conclusion and raise a banner in consecutive seasons? Let's find out.
Yeah, both teams have been in the same situation here. Archbishop Wood in, winning championships. Lansdale Catholic as the giant killer. So let's see who prevails.
Archbishop Wood in black. Lansdale Catholic in white, no good. That one's knocked out of bounds by Evans.
That was a good play. Good play off the inbounds there. Evans just couldn't convert.
I thought there was a lot of contact there as well. Right across the wrist that was not called. Important offensive possessions. There's just not that many possessions left in a basketball game. I'm not saying you need to score every possession, of course, but you got to get good looks each time, and they'll go to the line to shoot two.
So I don't know if they stay or if they go
Nicely
home.
done, sliding through, avoiding the charge. Gabby Casey to the line.
Yeah, and I think that foul was on Evans. I think that's only her second.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I guess it's up to the school.
Just the fourth
Anybody know
team
that?
foul
Let me
against
know.
Archbishop Wood here in the second half. Lansdale Catholic, Bruce, only 2 team fouls.
Yeah, still a lot of fouls to give for both teams. Now that could be a handicap for the team that's trailing going into the later stages of the game.
As it stands now, it's been tight the whole way. It's a 4-point basketball game.
No,
Finnegan looked for help.
Bringing Evans out high to run the offense through her.
And a grab is called down low. And that's now the 4th personal foul to be called against Sanaya Littlejohn.
Well, somebody that Lansdale cannot afford to lose. She's really been so effective on both ends of the floor.
Evans, some contact there that wasn't called. Archbishop Wood, the bench can't believe it. A dribble drive to the hoop, tough shot, and there's a foul call. More foul shots coming for the Crusaders.
Attack, attack, attack. Great philosophy there by Coach Gidney.
And again, it's Gabby Casey.
Got it.
Casey has offers from Manhattan, Rider, University of Delaware, Monmouth, Towson, and St. Joe's. She's a junior. You mentioned, you may notice Delaware on that list. Bree Bowen.
Yeah.
She's committed. She'll play there next year from Archbishop Wood. A possibility of teammates joining one another. But right now they are mortal foes, and it's a one-possession basketball game here from the Giant Center.
Well, a great start to the quarter by Lansdale.
Serial.
They couldn't afford to really get, I don't think, too far behind. Archbishop Wood, pretty easy for them to kind of take the air out of the ball and isolate against that Lansdale Catholic defense. So a good start to the quarter there. Very, very important for Lansdale Catholic. I'm just very interested to see, how Coach McDonald is going to counter this. Is he going to stick with, really kind of isolating his players one-on-one, or is he going to really attack the basket and go hard inside there with Deja Evans and Ryan Allen? So,
I think you continue to go at the basket because I know that he had a qualm about the last 2 possessions. Quite frankly, I see where he was coming from. I think Deja Evans got hit pretty hard by an arm that was not certainly in legal guarding position. But he's already done that work now on the officials, right? He's let them know that he thinks there's been 2 calls missed on that side of the floor in the paint. And then on the other side of the floor, his girls were called for personal fouls. So I think this is the time to continue going at the hoop, Bruce, and I think you're going to get the next call, generally speaking.
Yeah, I don't disagree there. But it looks like they're just kind of spreading the floor.
Giving it away.
Not what you want out of the timeout.
Way to regain possession, and we're tied. Gabby Casey going off.
Coach McDonald could not be more dissatisfied coming out of the timeout, turning it over like that.
Now a double team. Evans toes the end line. Not good enough. Steps on the white line. Lansdale Catholic, they've scored the first 6 points of the fourth quarter. Now it's anybody's ball game with 6.5 to play.
Is there anything left in the tank here for Lansdale Catholic, taking down the likes of DeLone Catholic and Villa Maria? Can they do it here with Archbishop Wood to win a state championship?
Hey, why not? They'd ask the same question to Archbishop Wood. Is there anything left in the tank, right? I mean, this is the last game for both teams. Nearly got the lead there on that one. Good rebound by Evans. It's going to be who's got the guts and who's going to make a big shot when they need it. Also staying away from turnovers.
They're spreading the floor out here again.
Finnegan. Allen on the dribble drive, and she is fouled. And there's a ticky-tack one there, and I think McDonald, again, did his job there. I think there was less contact, significantly less, than on the last two possessions when Deja Evans had good looks inside and was hacked. But that's the one that was called.
Yeah, Coach McDonald obviously feeling that he's got the more talent, so he's going to try and isolate his players and let them do the work.
Ryan Allen went over the century mark throughout the state playoffs in terms of free throws taken on the year. That's getting to the line a lot. And there's a foul called against Evans. Beg your pardon, against Lansdale Catholic, as Evans, though, forced the issue, Bruce. So the 79% shooter in Ryan Allen misses the second. Evans gets another offensive rebound. And now Evans just 50% on the year to shoot two.
Wow, such a big play by her to get in there and get that missed free throw. That's her 12th point today or this evening. It's kind of tough. Is it afternoon? Is it evening? I don't know. We've been here all day.
Second one is no good, and a good box out by Lansdale Catholic.
Quickly up. They don't want that defense to get set.
Open three. Got it! And Lansdale Catholic leads by one.
Unbelievable! But they did the right thing. They didn't allow Archbishop Wood to get in their defensive set. Got a great look and buried it.
Bowen through the lane.
That's a tough
Rebound
shot.
by Evans. Nobody on the weak side.
And this is the championship game with 5 minutes left. These ladies are just playing their hearts out. Little John.
So close. Little too strong off the window.
All right, catching their breath a little bit here now. Oh, beautiful move to the basket.
And it's Shannon Morgan turning the corner. Feigning the handoff. A 3-point lead again. Extra pass? No, they feign that. On the floor! What a play! Timeout! Mike McDonald.
Well, it was a great move by Coach there. I don't think that he was either going to get a travel call or they were going to lose the ball, the Lansdale Catholic. So, boy, these possessions also very important. Great use of a timeout there by Coach McDonald.
And Shannon Morgan, a captain, a senior guard at 5'3". Still trying to figure out what she's going to do from a college basketball perspective. Certainly she has the offers to go play. But those last two possessions are all about Shannon Morgan. Faking the handoff and then just ducking to the hole. Defense got flat-footed for just a half second, and that was enough. And then she's the first one on the floor making the play. Mike McDonald gets the timeout, and that's how championships can be won. A long, long way to go here, but valuing the basketball, getting possession. Now what can they do with it coming out of the timeout?
Yeah, just like you said, I mean, valuing the basketball now, you just can't have empty possessions coming down the stretch in championship games. You have to get something productive, out of it, whether it's free throws, a basket, or a three. So take their time, work the process. I love the way that how Coach McDonald has spread the floor and let the talent of his players start to take this over. But on the flip side, Lansdale Catholic, they're not intimidated. They're going right to the basket. They're making plays. Good stuff.
To the final 4-4.
Archbishop Wood leads by 3 in the black uniforms. Good look to Bowen on the weak side. Yes! And it's Delaney Finnegan off the assist from Bree Bowen.
Boy, what a great assist by Bowen. She just kept her head up.
My man. She got the assist.
Found the wide open player under the basket.
Nice defense.
Can't get it to go. Deja Evans cleaning up the defensive glass.
Got Wood.
And how quickly
It's
they
a
changed now. A
Catholic.
5-point lead
Who
in
that?
the
Who that? Who
ball.
that?
And in no hurry. Under 4 minutes to go.
There's no shot clock,
Morgan.
so.
And that's a kick ball. It's a late whistle, but it's the right call.
Quite honestly, no reason to release the basketball.
Hey,
That's fine.
crazy.
I don't know, Bruce. I don't
Well,
know
I
if you
mean-
go into a shell completely.
No, and I don't mean that. I'm just saying that you really want a high percentage shot. And what I mean by not having to release the basketball is to not settle for anything other than a high percentage play.
Yep.
Okay? Take your time. Don't force anything. Don't dribble yourself into trouble. And like I said, no reason to release the basketball unless they absolutely need to or have to.
A timeout on the floor. Bob Long, Bruce Badgley, your broadcast team for the NFHS Network in the 4A girls title game here in the PIAA. David and Alicia Ebenheiser helping us with Starbright Media, doing a great job producing all the action so that the fans can see it far and wide. And they're here for all 12 games. Bruce, 6 boys and 6 girls contests.
Yeah, it's some nice celebrations of Title IX. I mean, out here they've got the decals out on the court celebrating 50 years of Title IX. Title IX, in large part, the reason why we're watching this game now. I mean, girls' sports were never really part of the pantheon of athletics, especially at the high school level, until Title IX. So 50 years, Title IX, and hey, we get great games like this, so much fun and so great for the the women athletes. Oh,
Remains Archbishop Wood basketball.
So-
A dangerous pass. Casey got the hands on it.
very close to a turnover there.
Finnegan. And now Bowen resets at the logo.
Yeah, no reason to rush it. They're just going to kind of weave it and see what breaks. I mean, how long do you wait if you're Lansdale Catholic? You can't just let them sit out there all night. Still got fouls to give before you can get them to the free throw line.
Yeah, just one foul to give. 5 team fouls against the Crusaders. Evans, good hands defensively, can't put it back on the floor, and McDonald recognized that, calls the timeout.
Wow, Coach McDonald, man, he's really been on his game, calling timeouts when he needs to save possessions.
And still has 3 left.
Well, that's the best part about playing on TV, I guess. Yeah. Got those TV timeouts that you can utilize and play off of as well. But gosh, Ryan Allen, 17 points so far to lead Archbishop Wood.
I can't believe
Gabby
it.
Casey,
Can't believe how
13
good this
points so
game
far
is. I
to
didn't
lead
expect
Lansdale Catholic.
that down
See it
to
on
be.
the screen there, down to
David is
3
good.
minutes and 8 seconds
And to hang
to
around
go
with
here.
Wood. As long as they've been.
And so much riding on these last
3 minutes. Under 3
Tough
minutes.
shot, yes.
Yes!
And it's Delaney Finnegan
Delaney
putting
Finnegan
Archbishop
for
Wood up by
two.
3 possessions with 3 minutes to go.
Mike McDonald, another stellar call with the play off the timeout.
It's an 8-0 run for Archbishop Wood after Lansdale Catholic last hit a 3. It took the lead by 1, Bruce. They have not scored since.
Wood's got that defense packed back in there.
Little John with the catch. See if she can get some penetration to create something. Thought about the corner 3. That's a tough look. And well short. Really tough to get the legs behind that from that deep and with that defender closing out.
Yeah, absolutely. Really tough shot.
Now they might put it in their pocket, Bruce. 2 minutes and 12 seconds to go.
I mean, up 7. You would
Or
expect
maybe
that.
not.
Oh, what a block from behind. Incredible there by Gabby Casey.
but it retains Archbishop Wood's possession. Timeout called by Lansdale Catholic. We talked about this a little bit in the first game, Bruce, but a block like that, not the worst thing if you're Archbishop Wood. A chance to inbound the ball, and it kind of, there is no shot clock, but it resets your set. And so where it might be tough to hold the ball for a minute 30 against a team as athletic, defensively minded as Lansdale Catholic, well, maybe you can do it for 2 45-second time frames. And that's what this opportunity allows.
Easily burn 10, 15 seconds just without really, any effort at all, just to get the ball inbounds and scoot it around the perimeter there, just to see how Lansdale Catholic is going to react. But, Coach Gidney really's got his back against the wall now. He's going to have to diagram something, off the inbounds. I always like, quite honestly, in cases like this, that as soon as the ball gets inbounds, if it does get inbounds, do a quick foul. And then do the reset. And try and get, a one-on-one. Bingo, bango. Just quick. See if you can change that momentum back to your own team. And you can do that pretty quickly with some missed free throws.
And then the thought process starts to begin. Who do you want to send to the line? Ryan Allen, 79% on the year. Deja Evans just at 50%. Bree Bone, a 75% foul shooter for Archbishop Wood. Kara Meredith at 68%. And they decide to foul Shannon Morgan, who has only taken 10 free throws on the year. She's made 6. Now that, still one more foul. So really the question begins now, Bruce, who do you foul?
Correct. And you got to do it quickly here. I know that, minute 56, but you still don't want to let them burn too much clock here before you foul.
Morgan has it now. Double team. And Ryan Allen flashes to the basketball. Finnegan all the way to the hoop. She couldn't finish. Rebound by Evans, and she's fouled. And she's hurt on the play. That right leg kind of got caught. Hate to see that. Hope that she's able to get up here quickly.
Yeah, boy, you hate to see that, but it looks like she is kind of getting up on her own power there. But nice drive to the basket. Once again, Deja Evans just being a force inside.
Now, an interesting bit of, we'll call it gamesmanship. I mean, tough to say how hurt she is there, but she's a 50% foul shooter. She can very easily say, hey, I am hurt. I'm not fit to take the foul shot. Statistically, the lowest percentage foul shooter, but she's going to take them nonetheless.
So down to a minute 33 here. Very, very important. And this is the first. So on the flip side there, Archbishop Wood still with only 5 team fouls, so they've got a foul to give. I mean, that's always a great way to burn some extra clock.
Lansdale Catholic has the possession arrow in their favor. Got the roll, and now Evans will check out. Ava Renninger. She checks in, and Evans still limping on her way to the bench. Again, it begs the question, right? Why do you take those free throws at that point, right?
Exactly.
But good on her, a warrior. She's been excellent in every facet of the basketball game here tonight. Lansdale Catholic has to move and do so quickly. Casey got a good look, and she was fouled on the double clutch. Foul, I believe, will go against Morgan.
Now both teams are in the bonus. Down the stretch, minute 22 to go. Big, big, big free throws here.
Casey now has 14 points to lead all Crusaders.
So let's see if Lansdale doesn't put the press on off this missed free throw.
Well, made free throw there. Still do have to put the pressure on.
Throw, yeah.
And Reniger very, very quickly across the timeline. Double team comes, spins away from it, tipped out of bounds by Lansdale Catholic.
Almost a turnover there. 2-possession game. Big possession here for Archbishop Wood.
Littlejohn, good on-ball defender, but you don't want her to pick up her 5th necessarily if you can help it. Bowen, and the foul is called on the outside. So that one goes against number 14, Lauren Edwards. And that is... No, it was actually Casey, unfortunately so, because Edwards had the 4 personal fouls. Front ends of the 1-and-1, Bruce. Games, and in this case, championships, are won at the front end.
Wow, big one there.
Good
3-possession
touch.
game now. Solid for Bree Bowen. Like the token pressure. Eats up a little clock.
And the
but
foul
you don't
is
like
called.
that.
Yeah, Morgan didn't want to do that one. So now front end on the other end of the 1-and-1 for Lansdale Catholic. Olivia Bacella, the sophomore and the second team All-Catholic, goes to the line for 2 must-makes. So remember, this can still get very interesting here, Bruce.
Yeah.
2 made free throws here, and then still single bonus for 1 more foul for Archbishop Wood. A miss there, and they have the ball down 2 possessions. Let's see, Bacella.
Nice there. That's her 7th point on the evening.
Averages 11 on the year. A big second one. It's good.
And full court pressure here now.
Nice job to find Finnegan. Morgan up the floor. Double team, and a nice job to find Finnegan. Now Bowen, and they have to foul her.
So again, Bree Bowen coming to the line with an opportunity to make this a 3-possession game.
75% foul shooter. And again, front ends of the 1-and-1. All too important. And that one is no good. And that one knocked out of bounds.
Oh.
They say last touch by Littlejohn. Ryan Allen got in there and did just enough.
Yeah, did just enough in that. She really made Littlejohn have second thoughts about that one.
And you got to grab her right away. Ava Renninger. Now double bonus the rest of the way.
So still trying to get it to a 3-possession game here. Got it.
And we'll look back, Bruce. It would have been an uphill battle, certainly, even if they had corralled that defensive rebound. But enigmatic of what the entire day has been. Archbishop Wood has controlled the offensive and defensive glass.
It was the matchup, I don't mean to beat my own drum, but it was the matchup that I felt Lansdale Catholic was going to have the most difficult time, was dealing with Deja Evans on the inside today. And quite honestly, that looks like it's a lot of the reason why Archbishop Wood is on their way here. 29.5 seconds to go.
Got a text from a guy who's also going to be roaming the sidelines here today, or beg your pardon, this weekend, John Moscow.
Wow.
And he said, how many rebounds for Deja Evans? That's a good question. We don't have access to the live stats here, but Bruce, happy to throw a guess out there. I'd have to say 17 rebounds.
Yeah, definitely between 16 and 20, that's for sure. And yeah, it is a shame. Unfortunately, we only have we get the stats end of quarter, not updated during the game.
Right.
So.
But we know that she has been excellent all evening long.
And another senior stalwart, Bree Bowen at the line.
Well, we talked about Evans. She's back for another year. She's a junior.
That's right.
But Ryan Allen, Bree Bowen, she knocks both of hers down. Shannon Morgan, also a senior. All three of them captains. And they're going to go out as champions.
Can't wait to see if they
That's a long three.
Oh, that's a long one.
Olivia Bacella.
She was at the mid-court line.
Well, not quite, but it was quite a shot.
Well, not center court, but mid-court. I mean, the mid.
Yeah, the edge of the coach's box.
Yeah,
Sure.
Correct, exactly. Yep. So, wow. I mean, but still, Wood up 54-45, 21.1 seconds to go. Clearly, they're in control.
I hope they showered that one.
From Eric Gidney's perspective, I mean, it's obviously got to be a quick foul if they get the ball inbounds. Hopefully they can get some kind of a turnover here would be the only way, or maybe draw a foul themselves. Another opportunity, but wow, what can you say about Archbishop Wood here, the second half? They've kind of imposed their will the second half like we thought they would, the entire game.
And look at the defense of this team. Throughout this state run, 24 points allowed, then 21 against a really good Scranton Prep team in the quarterfinals. 27 against the Gwendolyn Mercy team that a lot of people thought might be a team fit to win a state title this year. And then they gave up 44 points to Jim Thorpe, 45 thus far here tonight. They're not going to give up 50 points en route to a state championship, Bruce. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, pretty incredible defensive effort. And they've got a foul, and they fouled Bowen.
Second half is just all Wood, all right?
Shout out to Coach Moscow, though. Moscow, thanks for watching, sir. Appreciate it.
Second half.
Bree Bowen, her last high school basketball game. You can find her in Newark, Delaware, as a member of the Blue Hens next year. Ryan Allen headed to Vanderbilt next year. Tremendous program. And now a stoppage after the made free throw to congratulate the starters, and particularly the seniors, one last time to get that ovation here at the Giant Center.
Yeah, take a bow. What tremendous careers.
Yes,
What an enormous thrill it must be for them to, uphold the Archbishop Wood tradition by winning a state championship.
Going back to back.
That one short. Final 10 seconds. They just need to get it across the timeline. And a foul is called. That'll send Emily Naus to the line. And we'll also see Emily's brother Mike on Saturday night, a wing for Archbishop Wood's boys team, looking to win a state title as well, taking on Roman Catholic. That's 7:30 on Saturday.
Knocks it down. How tremendous is that? Got to be a thrill of a lifetime.
Two of two from the line. Hang another banner in Warminster. Archbishop Wood girls, back-to-back champs, and 7 in the program's history.
How do you comment on something like that? The exaltation of a group of young athletes to achieve the goal that they set out at the start of a season. I mean, there are no words that can really, embellish, what you're looking at there. But I'll tell you what, it's such a pleasure to have the opportunity to broadcast these games, because it is not only so thrilling to watch a team win, but gives you such a great sense of well-being seeing a group of individuals accomplish such a lofty goal.
Congratulations, first and foremost, to Lansdale Catholic, the Lady Crusaders. They finished 19-8 on the year, and every one of those losses was to just a top tier team. They challenged themselves. That allowed them to get to this moment, make the run through the state playoffs. And Eric Gidney and that team, they're going to be back. Just 2 seniors on the team, and one of them to get significant run. That's Lauren Edwards. Olivia Bacella, Gabby Casey, all of them back tonight. Little John, just a freshman. Nadia Yamola, a freshman. But today, it's a story of the Vikings. Archbishop Wood, the champs here in 4A.
That's Wood! Well deserved.
And we'll shortly have the medal and trophy presentations, coming up.
An all-Catholic League matchup, Bruce, that certainly delivered today.
I think that both girls' games have really delivered, on just competitiveness.
And now we'll send to the public address announcer as Lansdale Catholic is awarded the second place medals.
Assistant coach Miley Irwin. Assistant coach Trinell Clements. The players, Bridget Herron. Sanaya Littlejohn.
Sanaya Littlejohn, she's going to be person to remember. Sanaya.
Nadia Yamola.
Littlejohn, her name, man. Cody's.
Olivia Bacella.
Only a sophomore, so she's got other opportunities.
Gabby Casey.
And she'll be back, only a junior.
Elena Ciccarelli.
First team All-Catholic for Gabby Casey.
Woo!
Second team All-State.
Allie Johns. Sam McHugh.
Go!
Cassidy Solino. Aaron Clark. Lauren Edwards. And Crusader head coach Eric Gidney. And now we would ask that the Lansdale Catholic seniors please step forward as you are being presented with the 2022 PIAA 4A Girls Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations to the Crusaders of Lansdale Catholic High School. The trophy being presented by District 12 Chairman, Mr. Mike Hawkins.
And Lansdale Catholic, an excellent effort here tonight, can't be overstated. In 2019, they lost in the second round of the state playoffs. Really good team. 2020, they were in the quarterfinals. COVID shut everything down. Last year, almost inexplicable. 2-11. Graduated a ton of players. Brought this back this year and got to the state final. Commendable.
Yeah, very commendable.
Now Archbishop Wood and Mike McDonald. He'll award the medals.
Starting with Raina Ratliff. Kira Brennan. Emily Nouse. Lauren Greer. Alexa Windish. Ava Renninger. Michaela Duffy. Campbell McCloskey, Lauren Treader, Kara Meredith, Allie Fleming, Delaney Finnegan, Deja Evans, Shannon Morgan, Bree Bowen, Ryan Allen. Assistant coaches, Tom McGill, Sue Siebold, Wendy Young, Reagan Gallagher, athletic trainer, Chet Spence, athletic director, Sue O'Neill,
Sue. Great.
Principal, Chloe O'Grady.
Great talking with Sue before the game.
Sure was. She's done an excellent job in her first year
President
as the
Gary
athletic
Zamaro.
director of Archbishop Wood.
And Viking head coach Mike McDonald.
And a deserving head man there, Mike McDonald,
And now
picks
we
up
will ask
another
Shannon
state
Morgan,
title.
Bree Bowen and Ryan Allen to please step forward. As District 12 Chairman Mr. Mike Hawkins presents you with the 2022 PIAA 4A Championship Trophy. Congratulations to the Vikings of Archbishop Wood High School.
Wow. You know, the one question that I always have, you know, and I've been to so many of these championships, football and now basketball. What happens with the Hershey bar? Okay.
Split it up.
They split it up and like eat it on the bus ride home. Nobody's been able to answer me that question of all the teams over all these years. What happens in the Hershey bar? They don't. You never see them in the trophy case, so what happens to it?
Well, the Hershey bar may not last that long, but that trophy certainly will. That Ryan Allen, as well as Shannon Morgan, is clutching. And there it is, the joy of victory.
Wow, incredible. Yeah, so uplifting to see these young athletes perform at the highest level and win a championship.
Archbishop Wood, a deserving champion here at the 4A level. This has been the 4A Girls PIAA title game on the NFHS Network. Our team here today, David